You know what I'm saying? There's certain guys in grind time that I don't bring to URL because I feel like they don't identify with our audience. And there's certain guys that I think that are in URL that would not do good in grind time because culturally, the majority of their audience is from a different place. So a lot of stuff that they say is going to go over people's heads and vice versa. It's just like a cultural clash. You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen sometimes where people are just not going to get certain things. I don't always believe that these guys should be jumping around. Like at certain times when like, I'll say like certain MCs, they may be talking certain slang or things that are, you know, popular in their community, people are just not going to get it. You know, there's certain guys from there that I could bring over here, they won't move the crowd, but at grind time, they'll blow the house down. Same thing over, you know, with guys from URL going over there, so it's all good.
So you basically feel that the URL, once you get URL, there's no going back from there. You're going backwards if you leave URL.
Of course. I believe that we're number one, and I'm not saying that to talk down on any other leagues. I respect everybody and what they do. Shout out to Direct, Poison Pen, and Mad Ills, and Lush. They do a good job at grind time. I think they, you know, they present things well. I mean, what I don't like is when you got these guys who see that battling is popular. Yo, we're gonna do some battle thing, and then they just try to rush out and pay these MCs money, and then they shoot it and it looks terrible, or the audio is terrible, or the picture is terrible, because then it's a bad representation of a growing culture. You know what I mean? Now, people look at that one battle that may not be in the battle as, I'm not watching this again, this is terrible. I can't hear what they're saying, this looks nasty, the film is bad. That's what I hate. What I do appreciate about grind time is their footage is good. So, you know, if somebody's not battling on URL, I would like, you know, I would rather see it on grind time because I know that the presentation is going to be good. Doesn't necessarily hit your ear the same way you do when you sit home and you watch it on your computer or you hook your VGA cables up to the TV. So it's kind of hard to judge on the spot, especially after somebody was rhyming for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's kind of hard to say he had more lines or his shit was deeper, and to have an immediate judge determine who won. The second problem is with the polls, you know, like, say for instance, if someone has more of an online fan base and somebody has more of a street fan base.
Okay, classic example. He said Goods and no, was it Conceited or the other guy?
It was
Hollow the Dawn. They said Goods had the street presence and Hollow the Dawn had a.
See, that was a hard battle to judge because of the, you know, the little incident that happened. The whole battle really didn't get finished, so you can't really determine like who exactly won or would have won because, you know, I mean, I personally felt that Goods won the first round. Just being honest, I felt he won the second round. I felt Hollow won the second round. And then the third round was like, you know, Goods didn't go. So it didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't really determine a winner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? From that, I mean, I usually don't give my opinion, but what's good about that situation is that the battle was never completed, so I never said that somebody lost. But like, this situation, like for instance, with Goods and Conceited, you know what I'm saying? Goods comes from the DVD era, from the Lions Den, you know what I mean? And Conceited is from online, you know what I'm saying? He actually started in the Lions Den too, but then he moved over to grind time. So he had a really big online following. Now I'm not saying who I thought won or who I didn't think won, but Conceited is gonna beat Goods online on the online voting. Because a lot of his audience is from the street. They watch DVDs. They're not gonna vote. They don't come from that era of voting online. So it could be lopsided in terms of who you think won, or culturally who you think said more shit that connected with you to make you think that the person won. So it's kind of difficult to judge. You know what I'm saying? We're still thinking of a system and a process. But more so, this is more like a play, like a performance. I think the biggest reason why it's difficult for some rappers to secure a major record deal with these huge followings, or even to get an independent situation going where they can actually market themselves and sell goods, is that they don't meet the hype with the material. They're not promoting the releases of their mixtapes, albums, shirts. Some of them are starting to do it now, but they never have the stuff ready at their height. Like you just go on to cook somebody and you don't got no music ready. It makes no sense. You gotta strike while the iron is hot. It's like dropping a music video to promote your album with a hot single and then letting it die and then coming out 2 months later and like, yeah, here's my album. You should have dropped the album when your video was out. These battles are promotional videos and marketing tools to sell goods and develop your brand. If you don't do that at the time when these are released or dropped, you're losing. You're not maximizing on everything that you can take advantage of. So I think that's like the biggest thing that prevents them from taking themselves from here to here. Final words.
You got a final words for the inspiring person trying to get into your league? The common man.
For anybody that's trying to get into the URL, you got to try to get some battles on tape. You can either come to the tryouts, you know what I'm saying? If you sign up to our channel, which is www.youtube.com/theurltv, you sign up there. When the information becomes available, you get an email blast with all the details for the next tryout event where you can come through and show your stuff. If you got other battles, or in other leagues, and you got battles on tape, you can try to get it to us, and if we like you, we try to figure out a way to implement you into our platform. But for the most part, you just got to get out there and you got to grind. You got to get battles under your belt, or either you got to come and you got to try out. That's the only way. You got to show that you have battle experience, and you also have to show that you can battle. Battling is not just raps anymore. It's a whole different thing that this has evolved into. It's performance-based, it's vocal projection, it's timing, it's comedy, it's poetry, it's everything that you could possibly do mixed up into one. You know what I'm saying? Being able to withstand someone else's insults and not show it on the outside. It's a whole bunch of things that go into this. So if you think you're just gonna come with a bunch of rhymes and stand in front of somebody and spit a bunch of rhymes, it's gonna be boring, it's not gonna work, and majority of the time you're gonna lose. You have to have some level of performance within, your battle when you do decide to battle. So that's what I have to say to all aspiring MCs. Make sure y'all come through. Make sure y'all stay in tune with the culture, and make sure you log on to www.urltv.tv for the latest in MC battle news, freestyles, information regarding the battle culture.
What's good, man? It's your boy Rich Dollars, man. My nigga Stomp.
Yeah, we in here, man. This nigga got this bright ass watch in my eyes, man.
Come on, don't do that.
Bright ass watch, man. But we here right now, man. We on the west side, man.
Yep, Bronx. That's
Big Bronx movement.
That's where it's at. Shout out to Celebrity Cypher.
Celebrity motherfucking Cyphers, nigga, the pop-off gang. You see us?
Stay high like I'm supposed to, rock bottles like I'm supposed to, back bottles like I'm supposed to, baby. I should be your poster. You should watch me. You should watch me. Stack the chips like I'm supposed to, whip the whips like I'm.
We everywhere, man. Jay right, Comments, Bill. Shout out to our niggas turning home, like take over, run through movies and all that to you.
Chambers, Coney Island Warrior, NYB Gangster, 6'2", no time for the small talk. Shout out to the celebrity ciphers, man. If you a celebrity, you out here.
It's your boy, Vinny D-Block, Idolize, Block Work, all day from. And you're watching Celebrity Cypher.
What it is, Kid Cortez, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, Road Ave Gang, NYB. Y'all know what it is, man. Celebrity Cypher.
What's up? We want to give shout out to Stamian Celebrity Cyphers. What's up?
Yeah, we'll go down. You checking out Celebrity Cypher, DVD, rocking with Trader True King of the streets, man. From H-Town to NY. Really well, but the hood at. I left Street King and stuff.